In this video, we walk through how to script a planning-enabled story in SAP Analytics Cloud using the core planning API methods. We will show how user input flows from a table, through validation logic, and back into the planning model using scripting.
At the center of this example is a planning table built on a workforce planning model. The table is the main interaction point, and everything in the story is designed to support a simple planning workflow, checking whether planning is enabled, toggling planning on or off, entering new plan values, and submitting those values back to the model. The story itself is divided into a few functional areas. First, there's the table, which includes company code as a row dimension and multiple versions filtered at the row level. Next, there's a button used to check the planning capability of the table. A switch widget allows the user to enable or disable planning dynamically. An input field lets the user enter a new plan value. And finally, two buttons are used to set the input and submit the data. The first planning API method we look at is the isEnabled API. This method checks whether planning capabilities are currently active for the table. It's applied directly to the table widget and returns a Boolean value. In this example, the method is triggered by a button click, and the result is communicated back to the user with a message indicating whether planning is enabled or disabled. Once you can check planning capability, the next step is controlling it. This is done using the setEnabled method. The method takes a Boolean argument that represents the future state of planning for the table. In the story, that Boolean comes from the state of a switch widget. When the switch is toggled, the script updates the planning state, adjusts descriptive text in the story, and displays a message confirming whether planning has been turned on or off. After planning is enabled, the story moves into user input. Plan values are entered using the setUserInput method, but this method is never called blindly. Before writing any data, the script performs a series of checks to ensure that the input is valid. First, the user must select a table cell. Second, a value must be entered in the input field. Third, the value must be numeric, integers or decimals only. SAP Analytics Cloud automatically enforces this last rule, preventing strings from being written to the model. Because selection checks are needed in multiple places, the logic is encapsulated in a reusable script function called checkSelection. This function takes an array of selections and returns a Boolean indicating whether the selection is valid. Internally, it verifies that a selection exists, that only one cell is selected, and that the selected item is a data cell rather than a header or descriptive element. If any of these checks fail, the function exits early, displays a warning message, and resets the input fields. If the checks succeed, the selected cell and its data are stored in script variables. These variables can then be reused throughout the story without repeating the same logic. To further streamline the experience, the story uses the table's onSelect event. When a user clicks a cell, the script automatically validates the selection and copies the current value of the selected cell into the input field. The raw, unformatted value is used, which is especially helpful when table values are displayed with scaling, such as thousands. This ensures the user always edits the precise underlying value. Once the new plan value has been set using setUserInput, the final step is submitting the data. This is handled with the submitData method. This method sends all updated planning values to the server and returns a Boolean indicating whether the submission was successful. Based on the result, the story displays a confirmation or error message to the user. Behind the scenes, SAP Analytics Cloud also generates system messages that show how many data records were affected, providing transparency into what was actually written back to the model. Taken together, these planning API methods, isEnabled, setEnabled, setUserInput, and submitData form the backbone of scripted planning interactions in SAP Analytics Cloud.